hell, living out of a truck, you know, you start feeling like one of those vagabonds, or, you know, old school VW hippies that just kind of survives along the way, right?
The unfamiliar part of it was a blast. Love adventure, love discovering new things.
Get away from the cell phones from now and then. That's always nice, whether people realize it.
You know, just coming out of a heavily wooded area and then have it just open up. I think that's probably the best part.
This episode of Mountain State Overland is presented by OK Four-Wheel Drive, serving four-wheel drive enthusiasts since 1979. Midland USA, pioneering two-way radio technology for over 50 years. And Bill Stein, revolutionizing dampening technology for over 60 years.
I was tired of just watching YouTube videos, and I wanted to actually get in on it.
This drive this afternoon, you know, I really enjoyed it, you know, from all perspectives. Just seeing him in action, seeing his excitement. I got excited, you know, I was videotaping all this business, you know, it's just like a lot of fun altogether.
As far as the driving part goes, I mean, the best, in my mind, probably the best part was I like just the old bridge, going across the old bridge, because it's just old Americana kind of stuff. You don't see that very much, and it's going away. And then coming out in the big valley and bluegrass, just coming out of the dark and it just opens up. It's just, that's awesome. I mean, that's what you come up here for, in my mind. That's why you go out and drive off the beaten path, just to see stuff you don't see every day.
Getting exposed to the trails that you guys provide through your guide and through the actual treks that you do, you know, that's knowledge right there. It's one thing to look on the internet, search through blog posts and try to figure out where to go, but it's another thing to talk to somebody who's from West Virginia, knows the state really well, and can actually direct you and tell you if this is too intense for you and your capabilities. So.
She looked at me with bloodshot eyes and said, I don't think I've ever seen you cry, and it's way too late, 'cause I'm gone for good this time. Well, you might as well have killed me there, ripped out my lungs and took all my air. My pride was in your hands when you walked out. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. All the whiskey in the world can't keep my mind off you. I keep praying every morning for the strength to pull me through. These late night glassy-eyed empty bottom issue blues. Now I'm lost at sea with no sight of land, wondering how I could have been a better man. I keep playing that scene through my head again and again. I get up just to get down low again. Lately sleep ain't been my friend, and I don't see a sunrise without the spins.
I think taking today to just chill out was great. Not be like have something going like the whole trip, you know, where I just had a chance to just sit back and got a lot of stuff done. I even took a shower today.
Like today, going fishing, gym mining. I like everything about it.
I mean, honestly, I've looked at y'all's videos for a while, and it's like the opportunity popped up, and it's like, well, this last trip, better get it. And the rock climbing is just something totally different, out of my comfort zone, just something that I've never done. Get to branch off a little bit, experience something new.
So we are at Nelson Rocks, and we're taking part of our van expedition team up the Via Ferrata. John is fly fishing with father-son combo, and we've got one group of people out exploring Canaan Valley. So we're going to take you on an adventure on the Via Ferrata. I think he's ready for the Dolomites here. He's going for the gold. This is Lee, and he is not scared of heights at the moment. At the moment, he's not scared of heights. So, I mean, what do you think? That was pretty fun there in the beginning, right?
Oh yeah.
A little jolting.
That's cool, man. Yeah, once you get the feel for it, it's
not too bad. Makes you think a little bit.
Yeah, you do have to kind of take your time and look at where you sit.
Brian, our guide, is working to kind of get the rest of the guys up here. It's a little challenging. You got to think about where you're placing yourself and where you're placing your feet, and trusting trusting your balance. But yeah, those vultures are still waiting on us. Real close zoom in video there of what the process here is, but I've got 2 of these clips. We've got a cable that takes us all the way up the mountain, and we've got rungs to step on, but we're keeping distance between each other. And as I move from each new section of cable, I'm clipping in and out. And right now I'm using a resting beaner to keep myself closer to the rock so I can take video. So Brian says this is a table mountain pine, and we don't know. We might have to look that up, but we're pretty sure. It's really interesting because it's living here with its own water source. Actually coming out of the rock and feeding from it. And the root systems are growing up and almost kind of barreling into the rock and lifting the rock up to further expose that mineral source, or that resource. But yeah, there he is, he's hugging it. Nice. Okay, that was fun. I'm gonna show you what's behind me in just a second because I'm taking a little bit of a break and I wanted to get up here before the rest of the guys did so I could get photos. So I am actually standing on this rung right now. And I'm sitting on my butt right here, and that's the view behind me. West Virginia, right? I mean, this is pretty epic. Nelson Rocks. And that's where we're going right here. But yeah, just fantastic. Fan-damn-tastic. Perspective of what I looked like when I was standing there, we have Lee here standing, and he's sitting on the throne here. And that's his view to this direction. And that's his view over here. There's actually some climbers over here right now. You can see them. There's the bridge. That's the next obstacle for us.
I like to sit and dangle for a second, so you can literally sit down if you want. This is easier near the beginning. If you got in the middle, it's a little bit trickier to get back up. But yeah, you guys have any questions?
No, we're good to go. We are making steps.
See those vultures dive off?
Okay, this is the kind of optional challenge section of the Via Ferrata. And of course, Brian's like zooming up at Mach speed. But we're gonna do it. Are all of us gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm checking it out now.
All right, you heard that. We're all going for it. And we got the drone over here who's gonna record us.
A knife in my coat, looking over my shoulder. Then I realized, baby, I got everything I need right here in my arms tonight. Baby, I got everything I need right here in my arms tonight. And I don't wanna let you go. No, I don't wanna let you go.
Okay, we're up on top and there are still murder hornets out here chasing us around. I don't know what we're gonna do, but all three of us are on top. All right, what do you guys think, man?
It's incredible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
We're up here pretty high right now. It's a long drop. I'm shaking a little bit. It's kind of natural. Long drop down there. As you can see, there's the bridge way down there. There's actually some climbers climbing, so let's get off this rock and go drink some beer. So our adventure just got a little more real. John was flying that drone around. It crashed it right into the side of the rocks. I'm pretty sure he lost radio contact with it, but I kept hearing it kind of slapping against something. I turned around and looked, and it's like trying to like climb up the side of the rock. So don't rely on the sensors, guys. They won't protect you from everything, but it didn't sound like it crashed too bad. So we're going to be on our path. And again, we're on private property here. So yeah, the adventure just got a little more real. So this is the end of it here. Yeah, stop right there for a second. I'm going to get a real picture with the camera, but this is the end of it. And then a little bit more of a climb. And then I believe the trail on the way out from here. Okay.
I think if you cover yourself in the scat, the bear will identify you as one of its own.
So John is down in the valley here, trying to recover his drone that attacked the side of Nelson Rocks. And you can hear him kind of humming the Jurassic Park theme song, which is a funny inside joke here. But Brian's already talked to him. We're gonna go up to the top. We'll be out of earshot range. We're gonna take the UTV up and check on him, make sure he was okay. But he's got some water, so fingers crossed we find the drone. If not, we got insurance.
That was amazing. I don't know if I'd do it again.
What do you mean you don't know if you do it again? You did the whole thing.
I'd probably do it again. I'd probably do it again. The best part, probably that first oh shit moment, turning that corner, and it just all opens up and you see that view. And that was insane.
I guess probably my favorite part was I liked the opening coming through that gap, but also I think the optional climb, getting up on top and you've got almost a 360 view. It's pretty hard to beat. That and the wind blowing by, it's nice. You don't get that every day.
All right, so it's been a successful adventure, huh? Like we've got little pieces of drone parts. There's definitely a prop.
You can sell that.
All right, let's expose the final image.
Big reveal.
We got three propellers. We got, I guess, part of the camera? No, that's the camera,
the gimbal hanging on there.
Yeah. Cool. So gimbal's obviously not going to work, but you know, memory card's in there.
Memory card's in there somewhere.
Battery didn't pop out. That's a good sign. Battery actually looks relatively undamaged.
I can hug you right now, man.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
It's just a nice evening. I mean, the weather's about perfect. No rain, sun's going down behind the mountain, and people playing music and just kind of hanging out for the last night and having a good time. At least it seems like it to me.
I just like getting away, man. I mean, you know, the camera's really not showing what's surrounding us here, but it's a hell of a sight. It's a beautiful thing to behold, and you know, getting out and getting away from people is a big deal.
To lead must follow, and if you fall alone, and if you stand, then who's to guide you? Well, if I knew the way, yeah, I would set you on.
Beautiful, man.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Ripple, man. It's just such a great song.
Or if we have, it's been